Well, hello everyone. I'm recently back from the 2025 Star Wars Unlimited Galactic Championships, where I was lucky enough to make it to day three and finish in the top 64. I didn't want to talk too much about the event because I think other creators have done that quite sufficiently, but I wanted to show you the pricing that I received as part of this tournament effort for someone who made day three of what a pricing structure looked like for me. I hadn't been to a tournament this size at all. Here in Australia, the biggest tournament we've had would be a planetary qualifier of about 100 people. So I've never been to sector, never been to regional, straight to the Galactics, and it was quite a good experience for myself. And I think there's some things that we can learn in the pricing, and maybe some things that I would have done differently next time in terms of the prize wall. So we started at day zero. Day zero was where on the Thursday you just went and picked up your tote bag with your goodies in it that you got with your ticket purchase. I purchased the premium ticket, which was $130. I looked at the VIP ticket, but I didn't think at the time there was enough value in it to pay the extra $370 US that it would have cost. So this is what I got for the premium ticket. So we got a Galactic Championship pin. So it's a fairly sizable pin, that one. The Mall art sleeves. I realize I've got the wrong ones on here. They're the Mace ones, but the Mall ones look like this. A Revan mat, 5 metal tokens. The tokens are pretty cool. They were, I didn't know what they were at first, but there's like a Force metal token. There's 3 sets of tokens for Twin Suns. So you've got your plan, your blast, your initiative, then a Force, and also a shield token. So you get 5 metal tokens. Got 3 booster packs. I didn't really get anything in those packs, but I was standing around with a group of other people when we went and collected our bags. And the person next to me in line, in front of me in line, they opened their 3 packs and got them all showcase. So that was pretty cool for them. You got the Mandalorian card that everyone got, and then you got like a tote bag to keep it in. Plus, you got your lanyard as well. So that was the day zero pricing. So day one, I turned up. So day one, I had a day one buy from winning a local planetary qualifier. So I could skip day one, go straight to day two. So I played in side events, which were uh, that not that well organized, at least initially. Things got better as the day went on. So I was able to run, 3 or 4 side events. I played draft with Sip and Beton, the swoop races, and the eventual winner of the Galactic Championship. So we grinded some draft events, and I was able to get 1,500 tickets out of those draft events, and then I borrowed 100 off my friend, and I was able to run over to the prize wall because I heard a rumor that the super laser blasts were going fast, and I should get them because that was one of the sort of chase cards that I was after on the prize wall. So they were 200 each, so I bought 3, and then I also bought the mat that I was targeting as a Ray player, the Ray and Kylo mat there. We went to a lunch for the day one buy. So at the day one buy, we also got the Obi-Wan mat, the Obi-Wan sleeves, the Galactic Championship deck pod, which is pretty cool. It's got like it embedded into the deck pod there, a tote bag, and we also had lunch as well. So that was the end of sort of the day one event for me. I was going into day two with 0 prize tickets because I'd spent them all, actually in a negative 100. And I was going to join the main tournament day 2. So day 2, for some reason, they didn't give you your silver packs and your prize wall tickets when you turned up for the lunch. It might have made sense to have them in the tote bags, but we had to, I think, line up, or they gave them to us as we were sitting down for round 1. So we got 7 silver packs, which is, if you made it through day 1, that's what you got, and also 500 prize wall tickets. We then got the participation one. So from memory, it was the Mace soft crate. So you can see it in the picture there. The Mace sleeves, 2 black packs. So silver packs had different cards in it compared to black packs, and another 1,000 prize wall tickets. That mat there was not given as part of the prizing. I just needed a mat to put it on, and I actually picked that mat up on day 3 when Symbiote, one of the subscribers of the channel and really heavy participant in the Discords, various Discords and that out there, he got it at a content creator, picked up an extra one, and he offered it to myself and Clint, and then Clint quite graciously let me take it as being an Ewok fan, and that'll be my mat for this season of PQs. So that was day 2. I finished 6-2 on day 2, which qualified me for day 3. I was at 2-2 at one stage, and then I was able to win out for the rest of the day to make it through. So I didn't get any extra prizing because the prizing calculation for how many black packs and how many tickets and that you get is based on your final results. So you don't pick that up to the end of the tournament. So day 3, just by making the participation one, we got the Darth Vader card. So there was 73 people on day 3. And that Darth Vader is a set 1 Darth Vader. And it is very cool looking in person. I was pretty stoked to actually be on day 3, especially after starting 2-2 on day 2. My goal for the tournament was actually just to go 50% win rate, so I was quite stoked to be here. We also got the Maul mat as soon as we sat down, and we got another 2 black packs too. Now, the final prizing, I finished 57th, so I snuck into the top 64. That also got me 7 wins, which was 4,500 prize wall tickets, 4 black packs, and then you can see that lightsaber pack there. So I opened mine because I have a folder here, and it has all my OP sort of prizing, and I throw it all in there. I don't really sell the cards. I just keep everything that I win. I never buy anything that's like someone else's won. This is just things that I've won along the way in Star Wars Unlimited. So that was the total of the prizing, and now we can get on to what was actually in the packs, which was the exciting part. So I actually had more black packs than what I had silver packs. So when I opened the silver packs, the chase cards in here for me was obviously that Darth Vader. So I was lucky enough to crack one of those Darth Vader. So they were quite rare. There was a bunch of us opening silver packs, and I was the only one that hit the Darth Vader there, so I was quite happy with that. The Boba Fett was nice. For some reason, I got a whole bunch of Quinlans. Didn't get any Asajas to sort of complete the 2 cards sitting next to each other. Obi-Wan is nice, Ezra is nice, and also the Visible Hand is pretty cool as well. So my silver packs were probably on average, but I was very happy to get that Darth Vader there. And then moving on to the black packs, here's where the excitement sort of happened in that for me. So I was able to get 4 Poes. The chase cards in the black packs were the Anakins and the Millennium Falcons. They're the really expensive ones. So I did end up getting 2 Anakins, which, you know, for where they sit in the set, so they're in set 5, we're going to hit rotation, and they're going to be used for quite a long time yet, especially to a Vigilance player like myself. 2 Ghosts, was able to get the 2 Sidious and 2 Tyrannus that sort of match up next to each other nicely. The double Maul, which looks quite sick, matches the sleeves and the playmat. The Falcon, that was the other chase card, and then the Qui-Gon Jinn. So I was quite happy with the black packs. I am chasing getting a 3rd Anakin if I can, so that I can have that play set as well. So that was what came out of the black packs, but then I had a whole bunch of tickets left. Now, the prize war was a bit of a disaster on day 3 because there was everyone in the seemed like in the convention was lined up for it. So the line was a couple of hours deep from memory. But luckily, if you finished in day 3, what they did was took all the promo cards and had like a small sort of prize wall tournament judge area for the people finishing the tournament. So we lined up there as soon as we finished, and the rule was you could get 1 of each. And I just realized I haven't put the showcase on there as well. So I got 1 of each, including the Luke and Vader showcase, but the Luke one, a friend was wanting that Luke showcase, so I took some tickets off him and gave him that one. So I've actually got the Vader showcase. and I was able to get one of each of the Kranix, the Chewbacca, the Razor Crest, Kylo, the Rey, and then had a friend that wanted the Shin one, so I let him have the Shin one out of it as well. So it was quite a good setup for the people that finished in day 3, that at least that they could get one of everything. Now, I had also a friend in the main line, and I was able to join him. At that stage, they were limiting people to one of everything, one of anything, and it was only limited stuff like Super Laser Blast was gone, Krennic was gone. But I was able to sort of hand my tickets out to a few people, so I was able to complete that Kylo Ray playset, and then also the Krennic one there. I actually was re-sleeving the Krennics today, and there was one actually stuck behind it, so I thought I only had one Krennic, and then I ended up with 2. So I actually also have a Vader showcase, which is not shown on there, and looks pretty cool, and I'm sure you've seen it as well. Now, the last sort of purchases or pricing that we had there was I was able to get the Droid exclusive pack on the final day. That was $100 US. So I've already opened that, sitting in the folder. It looks really cool, the full foiling on that one. There was also a merch store, which incidentally, when I first entered the convention, I actually lined up there first, and it ended up working out pretty well for me. So I was able to get each of the hats there that had a certain aspect. I lined up, got the Vigilance hat, so got that on at the moment. The backpack, I needed a backpack to take the weeklies and tournaments. It's got the Star Wars Unlimited, like in Boston, all that on it. Yeah, it looks really cool. Fits everything nice. And then also got a water bottle, and that as a reminder to drink when I'm in those tournaments. Now, they sold out. So if you're going to a tournament and you're looking at it like things like the backpacks and that, or even the hats, you should prioritize that in the first day. It's interesting which aspects sold out. So a friend wanted to get the aggression one on the final day. They had sold out. So vigilance and aggression had sold out. Only command and cunning were left. The backpack sold out, I think, sometime on day 1 as well. So what would I do differently if I was to do this tournament again and do the prizing? I would probably not get the Kylo Ray playmat, just because I didn't know how much playmats that I would actually end up with, and ended up with like 5 or 6 playmats throughout the convention. It would have been better off me buying, instead of the 1,000 for the playmat, just buying like 5 Kranix or 5 Super Laser Blasts, because I could have traded or sold them for other things as well. So that was probably the only thing that I potentially did wrong. I played the side events for what I was interested in, so I did drafts, I did constructed as well. So, and then lastly, just wanted to include a photo of the group that we sent over. So here's all the Australian boys. So we had quite a strong contingent, mostly New South Wales players here, with Rourke on the right-hand side. He came from Queensland and that too. So we had a great time over there, and I am looking forward to next year, and I hope to see more people from the channel, and that there a bunch of people come up throughout the day, said hello, which was great, and that too. So now I just have to qualify and work out what I'm going to play this PQ season too. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, and I will be doing some more live streams where we play 10 games if you're interested, and we tend to go decks on the fringe of the meta. Don't tend to play the meta decks. So, all right, well, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you next time.